Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Devon if you're new here. Today we're just getting my life back together. I feel like I have been mentally and physically all over the place, and like I said in my last video, I think I just went through a quarter life crisis, but we're on the up and up. One of the comments on my last video said being on the other side of a quarter life crisis feels like watching the sunrise after a bad storm. Honestly, that I could not put into words better how I'm feeling right now. Nothing has really changed in my life other than my mindset, and I don't know, I'm just ready to get my life back on track. I'm about to travel for a pretty long time, and you guys will see in the next vlog we're gonna be getting packed and prepped for a long time in Europe, and I'm just so excited about life right now. I don't know, I just have a lot of things to look forward to, a lot of things that are going right in my life right now, and I'm filled with gratitude. Another reason why I'm filled with gratitude is because the Love Island reunion is tonight, and I just like can't stop thinking about it. There's so many things to be happy about, but today is no different than any other day. I have a lot of filming that I need to do, so today we'll be filming, tomorrow will be more computer heavy. I do need to do some computer work today. I'm working with one company in 2 locations in Europe. I kind of want to see if I can get some other things. This is the tale of being a type B person traveling with type B people. So we're going to Menorca, that's our first stop, and then I'm working with a booking company in Athens for a few days, and then we're gonna go to a Greek island, and I kind of want to see if I can get some excursions booked. I don't know that Greek islands really do like the whole influencer partnership with accommodation, but I've definitely seen people work with companies when they go to this specific Greek island. And then after that we're going to go to Croatia, Montenegro, and Albania, I'm pretty sure. I think I'm gonna be there a week from today, and we don't have any of that planned. So I really need to figure out some things because I'm not really stressing. I don't ever really stress about travel because I know that everything comes together for me, and I believe that everything comes together literally right on time. But I am kind of just like, okay, like I need to get some things together. But I talked about this a little bit on TikTok and maybe on YouTube as well. August is my sprint month, and I really want to finish the month really strong. So one of my goals was to post 3 TikToks a day, and obviously August doesn't end until next Sunday, so I need to film all of my TikToks up until next Sunday. I'm gonna try and get them all done today. We'll see. I also just started reading this book that I am genuinely obsessed with. It's called The Summer Pact, and based on the title, I thought it was gonna be a fun little summer read. You definitely need to read the trigger warnings because something like tragedy strikes literally within the prologue. And the whole story is about this group of friends overcoming this tragedy. And it is just so good. Like, it's so addicting. I started reading it last night, could not put it down. I'll probably finish it today. This is probably the quickest I've ever finished a book, but I'm rushing through all of my stuff because I want to finish the book. I want to watch the Love Island finale. I want to go to bed at a good, decent time, and I have a few Poshmark orders I need to send. Anywho, let's go make some coffee, let's get ready, and let's have ourselves a day. Why don't we? A few weeks ago, a jewelry company reached out to me and they wanted to send me some pieces. They specialize in tarnish resistant. I don't know what the word is, but they're not supposed to tarnish in water, which I am always in. You guys know I wear the same jewelry every single day. I never take it off apart from to clean it. But I'm so bummed because I got a bunch of rings. They gave me a credit and I decided to get all rings because I just want to be iced out on my hands. They're all too big. I'm really sad about it because I took them out of the packaging and tossed the packaging and didn't try these on. The other thing is that even if I did exchange them, they wouldn't be here in time for me to leave for my trip. Like, I would have had to wait over like a long period of time, over a month, to get them. I think there's little like things that you can put on the backs of rings so that they're a bit more snug, but these, they just like move, like they always are moving, and I feel like it's one of those things that in my body changing, I just like, my hand size has changed, which is so crazy. Also, there's a few pairs of my shoes that don't fit anymore. I just sold a pair of Sambas and my Birkenstocks because they just don't fit my feet anymore. They're a little too big now. And it's just crazy. Like, I don't know. I'm like, wait, I just wore my Birkenstocks. Like, maybe a few months ago and they were perfect. I guess they were always kind of a little big, but it is just weird, like all of the things that change about your body when you go through like a health and fitness journey. I just never expected my rings to not fit me anymore, because this is the same size I always have gotten, but even my rings that I've been wearing for years, they are a little too big. And I remember I wore them to a wedding that I went to in May and they were too big, and I was like, wait, like, why are you doing this? Anywho, we're about to go upstairs. It's 10 a.m. I have a list of things that I need to film and I need to get on it. It's not really that much. A lot of my things that I'm posting this week are kind of just compiling content that I already have. Filming is like so fun, but I always have to prepare myself because I'm just like staring at myself for a long time, you know? But let's go. I've made it through filming a good bit of videos. This is always like the hardest part for me because I have to keep going. And I've done, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because I did one that wasn't on. Actually, no, I added it, so 6. And there's a few talking videos that I need to do. I feel like my biggest pet peeve is when I follow people on different platforms. Like I'll follow their Instagram, their TikTok, their YouTube, and it's just like a regurgitation of the same content, which is why I don't really show me making all of these. But right now I'm about to film my favorite recent thrift finds. Like I've said probably a million times now, I'm going on a trip next month. I am solely packing what I have in my closet, and I feel like I have just, this entire year have just been trying to be more conscious about the things that I'm purchasing. So I'm going to share a little thrift find, like my favorite recent thrift finds. Maybe I'll go back in the archive and just find a few pieces that I really love from a while ago. So there's the update. We're gonna keep going. It's about lunchtime, it's like noon, and I'm gonna try and be done with this by 1 so that I can eat and get to some computer work before the day is done. It's a Monday, guys. I'm trying my best. It took me forever to get that stuff done with, but I am making some lunch right now. It's literally 3 p.m. so this is very late, but it's okay. Oh my gosh, guys, I ordered some items from the U-Swim sample sale, which, if you guys know, I'm obsessed with U-Swim. Most of my swimsuits have been gifted to me from them, but every once in a while when they have a sale, I'm like, oh, I can purchase. Anywho, I ordered 2 because they were 50% off. And let me just say, this swimsuit, everything and more. Who says money can't buy you happiness? Who says that? Who says that? Oh, wow. Yeah, yes, ma'am. So excited. So excited. I love it. Anywho, I'm gonna eat my lunch and then we are probably gonna make a post office run. Like I said, I need to ship some Poshmark orders. I'll probably do some computer stuff because I usually eat dinner at 5 p.m. but with me eating lunch at 3, honestly, I probably still will be hungry and ready to eat at 5. My nighttime routine is so sacred to me. Like, I eat dinner at 5, I go on about a 2.5 mile walk, then I come home and I shower and I get in my bed, and that to me is like the greatest joy I've ever experienced. Being in my bed before 7 p.m. it's perfect. It's literally perfect. And I know that the next month of my life, at least, I don't have a return ticket. I bought a one-way ticket to Europe. So I don't know how long this is gonna be my life, but it's gonna be go, go, go. And I know there will be times I think I'll actually have a moment when I'm alone for a few days in Athens, and I'm really, like, I'm kind of scared. I've never been one to want to do a solo trip. I've never had that desire. And I know people say that it's so good for you, it's so great for you, like, you've got to experience it once, but I am just always like, I'd rather do that with a friend. I don't want to do that by myself. I'm working with a booking company in Athens, and I've tried to recruit every single friend that I have, and all of them have like prior commitments, so, or like it's kind of iffy, you know. There are a few people that it's a possibility that they'll come, but it's starting to become more and more clear to me that I'm going to be by myself in Athens, and I'm so like, wow. So I'm going to have some downtime, but not a lot. So I'm really soaking up these last few days of just being chill and being by myself, having ice, AC. But anywho, absolutely obsessed with these swimmies. Doesn't get better than that. Before I start on my work for the rest of the evening, I have to discuss this book with you guys. Oh my gosh. From the title, it looks like it would be a very summery, like, and just like the cover, they just are in Capri, and it looks so summery and gorgeous and stunning, and I don't know, I thought it was gonna be a little romance. Boy, was I wrong. For sure, I would look at the trigger warnings because there's something that's very intense and super tragic that happens literally the first chapter, or I guess it's a prologue, it's before chapter 1. And it kind of is referenced to throughout the entire book, but it was such a good book. There was not, I usually love a summer romance, like just a nice beach read, but this one had next to no romance. Like, of course, in the end there was a little bit of romance, but not, it was just like a very quick mention of something happening, and not even like nobody was laying down with each other. Like, there was no spice is what I'm trying to say. But this was the best book I feel like I've read all summer, right behind One Golden Summer. I loved it so much. I feel like all of the characters, I actually liked every single character, and it jumps between the perspective of 3 different characters, and I loved being in all of their brains. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed this book. If you read one book that I recommend, let it be this one. It was so good, and I don't know, I'm sad to give this back to my sister. All the books that I read, my sister has like hundreds of books, so I just go in there and I peruse and I see what I want to read, and I beg her to let me borrow one. So this one I literally borrowed like 2 days ago, and I started reading it last night and finished it a little bit ago. It was so good. Now we're going to package a Poshmark order. I feel like sometimes my brain, and this is not most of the time, but you know, I think it's actually because I don't have an agenda. I decided this year that I wasn't gonna get a planner, and I'm a Virgo. I'm a girl that needs a to-do list. So I just like write my to-do list on these little sheets, and then I write my weekly schedule on this. I got this in Iceland. I can't remember what this store was called, but it's like a little trinket type of store. It's Flying Tiger, maybe? Something like that. But I got this little pack that has these little like checkbox thingies. You can write down your to-do list, but then I just end up with like all of these loose papers with all of my to-do list and everything that I need to do, and I actually hate that. So next year, if I ever even fix my mouth to say I'm not gonna get a planner, I need you guys to take me by the neck and say absolutely not. Like, you need a planner. And I just feel like it's too late in the year, and I don't want an academic planner because I work 365 days a year. Well, that's an exaggeration, but I don't want an academic planner because I'm not in school. Why am I feeling like this right now? I also think I'm gonna stop by Walmart because apparently, allegedly, there are some ring inserts that you can make them fit more snug on your finger. And I looked it up and it said that they were in stock on aisle B34. So if you wanna find me, I'll be on aisle B34 looking for the ring inserts. But I need to stop rambling now. I need to stop. Guys, I just scarfed down my dinner, but it's okay. You guys can see it when I vlog tomorrow because I'm actually gonna eat the exact same thing. I ended up getting the little ring snuggies, and it's perfect. They fit me amazingly now. This one it's like a bigger one. They have a little assortment, and it's not really that irritating. Now I'm on my little walk because I just ate my dinner and need my food to digest. I have been doing laundry all day, so I'm gonna have to do that when I get back. But I'm so beyond excited because the Love Island reunion is on tonight. I'm giddy. I also just got an inquiry for me to come back to San Diego to do some work, and I'm gonna do that in October. I'm really excited about that. So I guess that makes my time away, like I know when I'm coming home, or I know when I have to be home by, because I'll be back in San Diego. Guys, I'm so excited. You know, it's like when good things happen to me, I feel like it's just bam, one after another. And it's crazy because your whole life can just change in the blink of an eye. Anywho, let me stop rambling, but it's actually feeling like fall out. Like I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt and I'm a little chilly. I kind of love that though. I just showered and lotionized my entire body. I'm feeling actually amazing right now. It's 8 o'clock. I'm getting in bed a little bit later tonight because I had to fold all of my laundry and put it away. Guys, I'm so excited. I'm gonna say my predictions right now, but I did hear some tea about some couples who broke up literally today. I really hope that Nick and Alandria say that they are in a committed relationship. That would just make me so happy. The one thing about Nick and Alandria is that low-key Nick is a bit of a dog. I hope that for her that he's better, but just like the whole treatment of Sierra leaving and him never speaking to her again, it just feels like if he does it to one, he'll do it to all of them. So I'm definitely hoping that he is better for her. But one thing about a man is like you can't ever fully trust them. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow bright and early when we're going to the gym. I just got back from the gym and dropping off a little Poshmark package, and now we're eating some breakfast. I've been changing up my diet recently because I've just been going to sleep feeling kind of full, and I don't really like that feeling. So I've been eating a bigger breakfast and smaller dinner, and I actually feel like it's making me feel a lot more energized and gets me through my day better and helps me sleep better as well. The other day my mom made some barbecue jackfruit, which I have had jackfruit before. I feel like that looks exactly like pulled chicken to me, but it's actually just jackfruit. I don't really know the nutritional value of this, but tastes good. Anywho, I'm gonna finish this and then we're gonna get to some work. It's 2 p.m. and I haven't updated you guys. This entire morning, I have just been digging through my emails, trying to get back to everyone that I needed to. I've also been editing this video, so it's edited up until this point. And now I am going through and editing all of my TikToks that I filmed yesterday. I am trying so hard to stay consistent in the last few days. Like this month is over in what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days, just on top of my sprint month, because I'm this close to being done. And it's almost second nature to me, which is what I intended out of this. But it does take a lot of effort and a lot of planning when you're posting just a ton of content. But I've also kind of been teetering around looking at job postings. I feel like when you are looking for a job, it kind of consumes your brain, and you just are always looking because you want to be one of the first to submit an application, yada yada yada. But with that being said, if any of you guys work in marketing or you work at a company that has available positions, literally hit me up, because I am looking for a job, and it's like I need all the help I can get, honestly. I feel like my biggest struggle right now is trying to prove my value when the marketing experience that I have is for myself and my freelance clients, which definitely is a much smaller scale than a lot of companies are looking for. But I'm just saying, like, I can provide a lot of value. I really can, and I know that nothing meant for me will pass me by. But it's hard not to be a little like, I'm not discouraged yet, but it's hard not to just focus on the no's or the non-response or whatever. Tomorrow starts my packing and prepping for my trip, and I'm a little nervous. I haven't planned out anything. I'm such a planner, guys. Like, even planning, I need to plan for the planning. So I need to like make my packing list tonight and just consider all of the self-care things that I need to do. Do you guys like to do your self-care things at home? I personally love doing everything at home. I do my manicures and pedicures at home. I tweeze my eyebrows at home. I remove all of the hair from my body at home. I don't know why. Maybe this is the Virgo in me, but I just feel like no one can do it better than me. And if I don't do it that well, it's all on me. I don't have anyone else to be upset with other than me. But I'll see you guys probably when I eat my dinner, and I'll show you what I've been obsessed with. I've been actually so hyperfixated on this meal, and it's really nothing even special, but it's good. All right, back to work. Finally time for dinner, and I've been anticipating this moment literally all day long. I also changed into my outside clothes. We have this spring mix, and then I'm gonna chop up this rotisserie chicken breast and put it on the skillet to sear it a little bit. I'm gonna put some chili oil, and it's actually not really chili oil, it's just red pepper flakes and olive oil on it, and it's gonna be super delicious. There's this place that I ate in Portugal with Jess, shout out Jess, and it was so delicious. They basically just had rotisserie chicken, salad, and french fries, and that was the meal. And I'm telling you guys, I dream about it. But the best part about that meal was that they had this chili oil that you put all over. I haven't been back to Portugal since the first time I went, but I really want to go back because I didn't really do too much exploring. I just stayed in Lisbon. It was after a trip that was not really taxing, but it was just a lot. We were hiking in Switzerland, and also someone else planned the entire thing for me. So I didn't really have to do much. So then by the time I got to Portugal, I hadn't really planned anything. I was also pretty tired and literally just wanted to lay. So we did do some exploration in Portugal, but not the most. Farm. This is the Caesar dressing that I use, and I don't like using a ton of this. Use about that much, and then I just put a little bit of water. Hey Mom, how's it going?
You know, it's going.
Okay.
Certainly. You like it.
Wow, that's a good one. Hello, angels. I wanted to pop in to say thank you so much for watching this video. It is such a rainy and dreary day today. I've been working from my bed, and that explains why I look like this. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you're watching until this point, comment these emojis. I really appreciate you for being here. Get so excited and subscribe if you haven't, because my Europe vlogs are going to go crazy. I cannot wait to experience it, but also to share it online. Also follow me on TikTok and Instagram because I post more up-to-date real-time things there. And I guess I'll see you then. Bye!